Alrighty, then getting on into the next game here. This is going to be all Pudge, all mid. As you can see on your screen, it's going to be pretty interesting here. So a single hero, only mid. Everybody voted for Pudge, so that's what we're going to be doing. That'll be pretty interesting. But yeah, we'll just coordinate some builds and stuff like that and try it out. It is a European server, so I will be at a bit of a disadvantage, but it's all in good fun. Even getting stomped in Pudge Wars is pretty amusing, just seeing the ridiculous hooks that come on out. So that'll be fun. Invoker sound, honestly, people have played the Invoker all mid, so boring. And I've looked at it, and I'm just thinking of it, it doesn't sound fun. But either way. I'm gonna go Headdress if somebody wants to go Basilius. Somebody else has to work towards Urn.
Prepare for battle.
Drow Ranger, you are apparently a base. Literally. No, you're gonna have to type, bro. What? Alright, the item builds, regeneration, nothing I'm asking for. Okay, one person go towards Urn, one person go towards Bassi, one person goes towards Headdress. I'll go whatever.
"30 seconds to battle."
Yes.
Alright then, so we have an Urn guy, a Headdress guy, and go be the Bassi guy then. Yes, one of us should get Blink. Yeah, and only mid creeps start really early for some reason. I don't exactly know why. But,
just waiting to be called.
Yeah, whatever. Anywho, going back to the last question prior to the last match ending, people asking how I got into casting, and I pretty much just started up. Like, it was actually, I cast with Purge today, but he was one of the ones that put out a video on kind of tutorialing how to get on into it, what software to use, so on and so forth. So I kind of just started. The Defense 2 was the ticket that I bought, and I just watched it and did replay casts, uploaded some of them on YouTube, and started putting it out that way. So getting some content flowing was the main objective there. I did YouTube for about a month, and then I moved on into live casting and live stream. Let me check my ping here real quick. Talking a lot here because level 1 is Pudge Wars is probably the super boring one. I mean, look at that hook range. Ridiculous. Speaking of, we have 3 hooks. So, hard to say who's the best, but I'll go Rot for now. Anyways, so I'll turn off my Bassi. The thing is, yeah, I went into live casting, did a little bit of like in-house groups for Team Liquid, and later on IRC groups, and just asking around for amateur tournaments and stuff like that. So just kind of casting what I could get my hands on, and moved up from there. Moved up a little bit, and finally got picked up by TPL, got some viewership and following through that, and then also doing stuff with BTS, a couple events there. So yeah, took a while, but actually took I think 8 months total. But I didn't skill up, so I can't save him. He's on his own for the first blood, unfortunately. No, Drow Ranger, no! Don't do it.
First blood. Come on, eyes on the cheek.
Yeah, if I had skill hook, I could have saved him. Okay, I'm just gonna meet him because I don't need a base throb.
Good idea.
In my headset. Looks like he's that too. Holy crap. Rule number 1 of Pudge Wars. Don't get hooked. Rule number 2 of Pudge Wars. Do get hooked. I don't know. Be in range of allies hooks. So you get saved. I don't know.
Yes.
I didn't make the rules. I just played the game.
Waiting in.
All Weaver sounds fun. So this will be interesting.
Right to it.
Boots and stuff. Illusions. Now they don't know which Pudge is which Pudge is which Pudge until they suicide for no reason. Like, that's the worst usage of illusion rune I've ever seen in my life. They're literally gone in 2 seconds. You can micro them, you can scout out runes, you can block hooks, do all these cool things. But instead, oh gosh. Game is hard. Yeah, I really wanted to do Kunkka or something like that because it's different. Fudge Wars is fine, but it's so ping reliant. I got the worst thing. It's always like you're gonna be looking at a Pudge, you get a beat on him, he gets a beat on you, he has a hook, you have a hook, and at best, you're fast enough that you trade evenly, but more likely it's gonna be they throw out the hook first and they hook you on in. So, it's awkward. I don't think I've actually gotten to play Pudge Wars on USC. Like every time we do Pudge Wars, it's always EU guys that playing with. I can't complain, but it's a little bit of a disadvantage. No, they have all 5 here. All Coddle mid, that would just be stupid. That would be the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'll just wait for level 3 probably. Like even if we do get a point with blank hook rank 1, unless everybody's ready to go in on it, it's kind of a waste.
Coming through. Whatever.
So like I can do a kind of a blind hook attempt up here, maybe get something, and then he can follow up and said I'm going to be the one hook. So an initiation is going to be actually the best thing. The initial starting off a fight is actually going to be worse than the follow-up, because if there's any good follow-up at all, it's actually the person who starts something that usually gets screwed over. Like that's a great hook spot, but they were able to immediately respond to the situation. Gonna just wait here for 20 seconds to get my magic stick. How many views? 100 views. All Earthshaker, that'd be fun. I guess Fishers stack up pretty well. I've seen a couple Rubik Earthshaker Fishers, and it doesn't seem like Valve screwed up on that, so. Awesome. But yeah, it goes for Courier 25, 50, 75, and 100. It's for 100 maximum. That's pretty cool.
Good
I want this guy so bad. He's just baiting it though. He knows I'm too slow with my thing. Ow, he's level 3 already. I don't feel weird about that. No, that's what happens when everybody gets like launched up on the high ground there. You're pulling somebody down to the river comparing to pulling somebody up on a cliff. There's a huge difference. Launches them to the fountain. That's hilarious.
Here I come.
Not true, but funny. I'm not gonna use the guy that I just hooked as a human shield, but like the damage it does compared to the mana, you're dealing what 180 pure damage for 120 mana, but mana is generally gonna be the more intensive resource, so it's difficult. It's difficult for me to honestly. The thing is, like for Dota, I might have mechanical limitations as far as how I play it out, but I know what I'm doing. I know the mindset behind all this stuff. With Pudge Wars, I don't really have a good mentality or mechanics, so I'm probably one of the weakest links on the team. But nonetheless, I can get a couple good hooks off, and maybe that can mean something. If I can dodge out of the way appropriately. You can't just bring a bunch of people down to half HP. Singling out a person is going to be that much more powerful.
Yes.
I hit 5 Lancer. Shoot. Yeah, there's so many fun matchups that I really would like to do, but I really love Pudge, and I can't blame him. Pudge is like one of the best. I think Shadow Fiend's pretty cool too, but it might have the same effect as the Keeper of the Light. You just start spamming out, the 2 waves are gone, and then you can kind of run and hide.
Yes.
Nice. Never want to hook your buddies back, unless they're in a terrible spot. Hooking your ally is just probably the worst thing you can do. Because they're usually in a position to actually make something happen, and you just take that away. So.
Denied.
The one thing about Pudge Wars is it's so kill reliant because of the not only level advantage providing the level 6 early, getting that ultimate out is a really big deal, but on top of that, the flash heap stacking up retroactively. It means that the more kills that you're able to get, why is fucking that vector? Whatever. The more kills you get, the more of an impact. So like they already have a 4 flash heap and advantage on almost every single one of their heroes. It adds up very quickly.
Here I come. Get over here.
Worthless. And I walk right into it. Denied. 2 pro. Ult unleashes too many souls and crashes everyone. Didn't know that. I know the meatball and stuff like that, but I don't think. Why so many fudge? It's because it's designed to be fudge wars. It's designed to be 5v5 all the same hero. So you get to have the same skill set. You just have to overcome. Not much diversity. But, wow, we didn't have Headdress this whole time. Headdress, compared to not Headdress, is huge because it provides that 3 HP regen. Right now I have 1.3, so it's like quadrupling how much HP regen you have. Just, I mean, a little bit less than that, but still. If they have a freaking mechanism, nah, just no. They don't, but yeah, I think we might get our first kill. This is it. This is it. We got this. Everybody cluster around. Oh my gosh, pick a direction, buddy. Oh my gosh, it wouldn't go one way or another. That was kind of irritating.
Just poke the last of me buttons.
Yeah, I was gonna save them, but you know, when you're being path block constantly, you can't choose one way or another. Nothing I can do.
Piles of flesh.
They have arcanes, I think. No, just mech. They have the arcanes and the mech. Awesome. Yeah, so we pretty much already lost. Like, it seems small, but 6-1 in this setting. They're gonna have their ultimates coming out pretty quick. Anybody who can.
Right to it.
Pretty much anyone who can get it first. The guy who went boots first, probably.
To punch. Whatever.
Fails.
Yes.
He went tranquils. Oh gosh. There's no reason for tranquils in this setting. Just a magic stick will give you all the HP you need. You need mana. That's where the arcanes come in. Nope.
Get over here. That's it. I'll flag you now. Get over here. Open up on feast of famine. Coming through.
Should have known that he would have moved. Just a little bit of delay. Goes up quickly.
Regeneration. Yes.
Now I have to kind of wait out magic stick charges. Gotta look out for the level 5 Pudge. There's one specifically. With his arcanes, he's gonna be a problem. Observer Ward, not to be underrated at nighttime though. Oh. He's level 5 now too. They're all about to hit it really. But
Overtime.
I'm gonna not get much out of it. Neither am I. So yeah, aura items in general are gonna be really strong. Did somebody, probably one of them, go win Midas? Ignoring it.
Who's coming for dinner? So,
But yeah, Midas is disallowed on most limited things because it makes it ridiculous. Oh no!
just poke the last of me buttons.
Alright guys, I got this. Just have to. Away in.
I'll make up my losses.
Yeah, Team Liquid Alliance played a long while back actually. That was started out at 2 PM, which was 3.5 hours ago. That was best of 3 series. So generally not gonna last this long.
Tin chopper, tin chopper.
No breaking the rules, Mr. Drow Ranger. No breaking the rules at all. No Midas Laud, bro. You don't get to use it. Otherwise, you're perma-banned from all the Blaze stuff. Watch him. He's gonna use it. He's testing me. He's testing me. Watch this guy. Breaking all the rules. Saying, casual Dota, don't care. Gold Crypts. Drow Ranger's on my hit list now. He's gonna change his name. It won't matter. We're gonna lose this game with or without a Midas, but we shouldn't have one. Dodging the balls.
Yes.
Cheater, pumpkin eater. What does that mean? Does anybody have any idea what that idiom is actually referencing? Oh yeah, there goes. Oh, frick, I have all of these. I just realized they're all over the place. I do not want this. I don't like green eggs in hand. I do not want this members in my hand. I think Pudge should write a book. Or like the voice actor of Pudge should talk about a book. A children's book, of course, not just like a novel. That doesn't make sense. Not that the children's book thing makes sense, but it's funny. Bro. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Did I just cancel my TP? Yeah, it took too long because somebody else TP'd before me, so it was longer than 3 seconds and I canceled it. So I get to watch forever, and watch as my allies just get eaten alive. Anyways, the idiom of cheater, pumpkin eater. I don't know what that is. I guess you could probably just Google it, but I don't get it. It's been level 6 time. Jerks. But yeah. Midas is pretty broken because people that rush it automatically just get level advantage because I think you get the experience to yourself only to Midas. I don't think it shares it. And of course it's 2.5 times, so you end up getting a ton of experience and level advantage, and it's just stupid. So, pretty much it forces everybody that wants to be competitive to go for that. I don't need to be here, by the way. This was stupid. This is when you start getting impatient. You're like, oh, we're down 13 kills. Let's go get something. I know there's no hope at all. But that's just because I have massive items. Mechanism, Vladimir's, Arcane Boots. They can pretty much just walk up and right-click us and get point-blank hooks off. I really got to figure out some better mentality behind this. I know when I've lost, and that's about it. Like, I don't actually have a really good game plan for, other than hitting hooks on enemy heroes and not getting hooked yourself. I'm sure there's some big advanced metagame I don't even know about. Baiting hooks is fun though. Getting hooked is less fun. Don't worry guys, super deny. No, Coddle all mid sounds like the worst thing I've ever heard. Literally, there doesn't seem anything enjoyable about that at all. With Fudge, at wars at least when you're losing, it's fun, which is good because I'm terrible at it. But keep it light, wars. You can't even really tell who's winning, and once they're winning, you know, you don't feel like I don't know, it just doesn't sound fun at all. I guess I can't judge it before I play it, but no sir. Just ponies everywhere. Don't think so.
Ah, good idea. Right.
That's a weird run.
You've got it.
Folk tales are weird.
Huh?
I think they're like the very definition of weird.
Haste! Get over here!
Oh gosh. What have I done?
Let's get mincemeat now.
I want to play like all Wisp mid. That would be fun. That would be fun comparatively, because you don't like destroy the creep waves immediately. So what it is just everybody damaging the heroes instead. That I think Wisp would be a lot better. Yeah, I want to play all IO mid. I'm gonna add that to the next time for people to vote on. And I'm probably gonna take Fudge out because every single only mid is gonna be Fudge first. And like I said, I'm really bad on it, especially on EU. Everybody's bottle. Gets around. I'll pot him. I mean, the arrow, I don't know. I think with good players it'd be fun, but most of the time, like these little games, the viewer games, you're always gonna have like 2 or 3 bad people, and you're gonna like hate their guts because of getting hit by arrows that are easy to dodge. It's just like, it's not as much about having skill as the enemy not having skill. I think Marana, or Monomorph, whatever you call it. Freaking Drow Ranger. You, my friend, have broken every rule in the book.
Forward! Widening.
Oh, I just want a ward, buddy. Got it. Got him. Don't worry about it.
Coming for dinner. Your spell creep feline. Ah. Fresh meat. Eyes sharp.
Hopefully somebody gets that reference.
Yeah.
Because of you.
Let's go.
Okay, he one-shot him, so I couldn't even save him. That's just sad. Save me while it creeps. Goodbye.
Time to punch it. Fresh meat.
Nice.
Coming through.
I'll go southish in a moment. Or just that. Sour sales. Ah, just shy. I shot here, he was here. I feel bad.
Yes.
That's a nice one, but he's out back and... No, just no. Undying Wars? No, I think that would just crash stuff, even with the caps that they implemented. Still, those things too much. Hi. How you doing, Muffin? Oh my god, this is the part where I like it, just because it's funny, hilarious to watch. Like the back and forth hooks and hooks and hooks. When people start hitting level 7 on both teams, that's when it gets hilarious. Because, when somebody gets hit by 3 hooks at a time, I can't help but laugh at that. Don't hurt me.
Here I come. Get over here.
Human shield. Double heal.
Was it somewhere I'm feeling
Get perfectly fine, walk away. I'll raise some kills. Teach them how to butcher.
sign for your slaughter alive.
What? That's the logic, folks. I know it doesn't. I know it doesn't. But I was hoping the creep right in front of the siege creep would actually do it for me. Oh well. If you guys have any more questions, the game's going to be ending pretty shortly. I didn't really decide if we're going tier 1 or tier 2. Most often I do tier 2, but it feels like tier 1 might as well because of this position that we're in. This gigantic advantage. Wizardry staff. You didn't. Can't finish Agadin, so getting up. Don't worry, I'm coming. Do.
Got it.
Looks like that's a dead pug. Right there, that one.
This edge is nice and sharp. My losses. More like that. Right. Breathe, I mean.
Ah, really?
Good idea.
See those kind of things. I was talking about that earlier with the kind of knee-jerk reaction. The who pulls the trigger first, and it comes down a little bit to latency more so than actual skill. I think they do have a ward up here, so something I can do at least take care of. Reverse captain mode is terrible on this kind of environment, on the stream in general, because it takes like 5 minutes to draft, and then literally whoever's the captain, everybody else complains about it being a bad reverse captain mode draft, because literally all 5 people have a different idea about what's a bad team and what's a good team, and nobody's on the same page. It's just frustrating. I'll never do a reverse captain mode again. I've done it twice on the stream, both times miserable, whether I captained or not. It takes a long time, and nobody really ends up happy with how the draft turns out. Half the point, but half not. Either way, So definitely not do reverse CM, but when you go for those wondering about how it's possible to have duplicate heroes in general, it's based on the fact that it's a mid-only game. Mid-only allows the same hero to be picked, and specifically Pudge is a pretty common implementation of that. Because it's hilarious when that guy gets hooked and I can do nothing to save him for 5 seconds. 4, come back, come back. 2, 1. Ooh.
Coming through.
No. I don't think that's gonna go well there, man. Turn off your rot. Turn off your rot. Buy you some time. Oh well.
Oh, sloth alive.
Bane of your existence. Yeah, that is indeed.
What more stand?
One of the cross ones with these TV scrolls.
Lost by
Maybe that's the opposite of what I'm doing. I'm just like cashing in. Every single time I die, it costs way more than my death just because I want to TP forward. Because Pudge is a slow hero. 285. Super sucks. I know it would be pretty broken if he wasn't. Holy crap. Come back.
I'm gonna need bigger paints. Coming for dinner.
Oh, they got it anyways.
Your middle
He didn't
tower has fallen.
get his head off.
Right. Crush me! Crush me! Time to pull the
No! Yeah. It gets same old. It kind of becomes the same old though. There weren't some hilarious super duper double triple hooks though. Oh well.
Look who's
Yeah, it's always a very one-sided game because the flesh heap starts kicking in pretty hardcore, and like look at the HP value. This guy doesn't even have it. I mean, he has an Aghanim's and he has 2,200 HP. This guy has nothing but an Earn Magic Wand and he has almost nothing. Funny stuff. But
yes.
Your
oh,
middle tower is
that was
under
my one
attack.
hope. I was gonna get him.
That's a bit of all right.
And redeem myself. Oh well. This should fall shortly.
Your middle tower is under attack.
The ulti, kill the
Your
ulti.
middle tower has fallen.
Hey, that's just not fair. Okay, guys. Died a rat, died a rat.
I'll flay you now.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so quick shout out as we close out the game. They took the tier 2, they took the tier 1, so either way, whatever role it was, it doesn't matter. They have been victorious to Radiant, of course, with 45-15. That was no surprise to anybody. Anyways, we had Los Juegos Enormes, Frosty, Kenkaku, Nay, Edgema Bobs, all of them participated on Radiant. Shout out to them for winning. And then Love Me More, Drow Ranger, Golf, Mop, and Orange Muffin for giving it their best shot. Except for Drow Ranger who cheated and will be super banned, or, you know, I'll probably forget and not care.
Your
But,
middle
you know,
tower is under
rules,
attack.
I guess. Nope. Nope. One of these days we'll play on USD, and I will be the king of the party. Let me get the rot die faster.
Smell the fresh air.
No, Michael. Yes. Damn it.